My name is Jamika Scott. My art is filmmaking and writing. Writing in particular is my passion. It kind of evolved into filmmaking, and so now that's kind of where it's at. We're in the Hilltop in Tacoma. I chose this area because it's where I grew up. It's home. You know, Tacoma is home, but the Hilltop, and particularly these few blocks within the area that I grew up in, that felt very much like my world. It grounds me. It reminds me of the people who continually inspire me, who have inspired me in the past. It reminds me of those dreams I had, the ones that you harbor to yourself that you don't tell anybody about because you're too afraid to either fail at them or be told you can't. And so it just kind of reminds me of the promises I made to little Jamika. And I like to check in and make sure that I'm kind of keeping up with those, or if I've adjusted them, that they're adjusted in a way that makes sense. A lot of my work is drawn from my personal experiences, and this is where I lived during like the formative years. The things that I'm still trying to process, the things that, you know, I do that through art. I process, whether that's the good times, the bad times, the trauma, the triumphs, I process it through my writing. And every time I've been gone from Tacoma, it always feels like there's a little piece of me missing, and I always end up back here. It reminds me of my purpose and why I'm doing things, and it's just this place that I see a lot of beauty in and versatility. There are times when I tell myself, I'm like, I can't put the Hilltop as the background to everything, but I'm gonna try. A lot of things that make the Hilltop are being pushed out. Things change, neighborhoods move around, but there's this fight to like create this space where people know when they come here of like who was here and who stuck by this place when nobody wanted it, and when everybody thought, you know, that this was the worst part of one of the worst cities. There's a lot of people here who won't give up. You know, they really are adamant that this is a place that has a specific history and a specific culture and a specific openness and welcoming vibe, and they don't want that to change. And so I think a lot of people who don't understand the fight against gentrification, I think what they don't understand is they think that we're fighting against the putting of money and resources into a community, and that's not it. The issue is when you kick the people out who need those resources and you send them to a place that still doesn't have those resources. And that's the issue. It's not that people don't want to see things get better. It's just they want to make sure that they're thought of and that they're not left out or pushed out, and that even if they decide to go somewhere else, that they can always come back and that it's going to be welcoming and affordable. My hope is that people who have often been pushed out and marginalized are just continued to be pulled in instead.